Hi, Gryoger again. And another Let's Play Solo. Well, last time, our fearless adventurers fought in a in-boss horde encounter. And against three Sturges, they managed to survive. Always a good thing. Um, However, when I went to create the horde table, I forgot to change it to parcel and ended up putting it out in chat. So I have recreated their treasure hoard. And by the way, it wasn't as bad as I thought. All I had to do is drag and drop the links from the chat into here. So they got a pretty good haul. They got a couple potions of superior healing, which are quite nice. In fact, too nice, really. You can think about selling those things. But they also got uh, some decent gold. They spin a healing potion getting Vondel back up, and they can easily rebuy that. I've unidentified these because these guys do not have identify, and I don't use the default rules in 5e. Normally, all you need to do is a short rest, and you can find it. Find out what this stuff is, but you need an identify spell the way I play it. So I'm pretty sure an identify spell is in Bryn's near future when he levels up, which takes us to leveling up. Yeah, three Sturges is not going to be enough. We're going to be super close, but yeah, let's just go ahead and drop it on there. But you can see just how close this is going to be. Uh, Three Sturges is like 75. So there they are, 297, 292, 298. The reason these guys have separate amounts of experience, these are my odds and ends for playtest parties, so they have slightly different amounts. However, it's certain the next encounter is going to level them, so they will continue exploring. When I plan on handling them, finishing the level, which I will consider officially finished as soon as these guys hit second level, is as soon as they catch one more encounter, I'll close off I'll dead end everything. So taking a look at the party, they are Bryn's out of spells. The cleric's in a little bit better shape. He's got one. Pickworth is still has second wind. So in some ways they're okay. Probably what they would normally do at this stage is they're being conservative. I think because if they can short rest, Bryn can do arcane recovery and get back a spell. And they would probably be good to go. The only question is, this is not a good place to do a short rest because there's stairs down and who knows what might come wandering up. Let me go ahead and get these guys in party order just so I can explore the room with them. I said that verbally that they had already explored it, but I didn't actually do it inside the fantasy grounds. So there's the stairs down, and that's the room. So this is not a good place to take a short rest. This room back here might be. Though, of course, they don't know that there's a trap here on this door. I think what they're going to do is they will take a short rest. They're going to try for a short rest in there. I could almost go back out. They really want to explore down here. They still feel down here is where they found the most clues. And they could head back out and explore down this way. 6.5 dozen one way or the other. I think what they'll do is they'll do the original plan where they will go in here. Uh, the rug will lock the doors. And they will see if they can get by. So for short rest, they get a automatic random encounter check. So they get. So that worked out for them. It was also a 1-2, so the next room is also going to be another random encounter check. So let's go ahead and short rest these guys. Oh, we might as well do it up here. Alright, so that wiped out the light spell. So we'll need to recast that. He's going to use Arcane Recovery, which will give him back a first. I don't believe anybody's hurt other than maybe Vondel. Yeah. Vondel, go ahead and spin a hit dice. Oh, not a terrible roll, but he wasn't very wounded. So they're pretty much topped up and ready. The big question is, do we want to continue this way or up and around? They're in opposite directions. Found a lot of treasure this way though, so it feels like we're gonna go straight. Alright, so they're gonna open up the door, and this door is trapped, but it's disabled until tomorrow because the traps only go off once per day. However, this is another random encounter. Let's see if something's waiting. No. In that case, they're going to head on down and see what's going on in this direction. We got to be outside the. Okay, so we've. It's time to probably change the tables. So normal exploration horde. We found the horde for this level, and first level only has one horde. So what we need is the other table, which is the no horde. I'm just going to put it over here. Basically, that one, all it does is, the only difference is it doesn't have a horde room in it. I'm going to go ahead and redrop this to get to roll immediately. And let's do it. Okay, so we got a straight left room. Number 38. Oops. Should be something like that. Straight and left turn. And there we go. So one of the things I did is I updated the tables to make some of the nifty features a little more rare. Right. So what I did is I updated descriptions. We'll probably see more of this, so that they are going to be a little bit more generic a lot of the times, so that when they do something different, it stands out a little bit more. Basically, working off the theory if everything's special, then nothing's special. So I tried to uh, make the odds of something in a more ordinary room happen of much more percentage, a higher percentage was what I'm trying to say, of the time. So we got a monster encounter, so this will be our last encounter. Now we're still looking for clues to the party that went missing. So let's go ahead and get back into play mode and generate this thing. Got the monster encounter. Let's see what we got. I also recently did a second level table in anticipation of got cultists. Now, of course, this party really doesn't know it was goblins. They've been running into a lot of cultists, so they may well think that the last party was captured by cultists. Okay, so this is the classic counter where the parties have been getting into trouble, where they get a surprise situation behind the door. So let's set this up and see how it all works out. Okay, so the cultists are lurking like good cultists. And now these guys are melee only. They're in a room. And we're going to send our rogue down. They'll do the party, will do their standard thing. So we see that the entry door is oaken planks of steel, reinforced steel. It's not locked, not trapped. So they got a cool stone blocks, flat ceiling, and 2.5-foot blocks of stone are the walls. Looks like one of the doors is locked. Let's go ahead and run the encounter then. So what'll happen is the rogue will sneak down and check out the door. Okay, so the door's not locked. You got a good roll. He might well hear those guys. But first, let's see how well he snuck down there. He did a pretty good job. So I'm pretty sure the cultists are not very good as far as passive. They got a 12 deck, so they're 1. They don't have deception, religion. They don't have any stealth. So that means they have an 11 stealth. -2. He needs to roll a 13. He did roll a 21. So he actually hears these guys talking. He listens for a bit, trying to see if he can hear anything about the missing party. Could the cultists know that the goblins took anybody? There's probably a low probability on that. He rolled pretty high. I think I may let these guys do a search. Maybe a very low chance. Let's get these guys back in party order. All right, so we have Vondel on the right, Pickworth on the left. These guys are almost backwards. There we go. Okay, so these guys are going to come up. He's going to tell them there's guys in there talking in common. I think that's how the back is. Yes. So they'll try to sneak up. So we will just do. So now we'll try it. What I'll do is I'll just do stealth here. And scar. Come on, get off. Off. Unclick. There we go. Stealth. And let's see. What's the passive perception? Their passive perception is 10. They're going to be through the door. So they're going to need an 8. These guys need to beat 8s. Oh, there's one fail. Alright, unsurprisingly, the fighters fail. They both are pretty terrible, honestly. Alright, so these guys hear them. And the party knows they're there. So they're aware. They're aware. It sounds like it's kind of a normal initiative. What I'm going to do is I'm going to roll normal initiative, leave the door closed, and we'll have people open it as it comes up. So they're aware of each other, but they don't know what's going on as far as who's actually over there, other than they were talking common. That's what the party knows. The cultists know something, sounds like heavy armor advancing. So let's roll the NPCs. And yeah, it's not looking good for the cultists. Hey, wait, did you hear that? See the cultists? And that's when Pickworth throws the door open. So Pickworth sees these guys. I forgot to put the light back on too. Let me do that. It might well matter in this fight. Come on. Light, light. Yeah, I guess he was getting a light only from the rogue's lantern. So sees 3 of them. He's gonna go ahead and advance right to there and swing at this close guy. He's been having good luck with his flail, so he's gonna go ahead and use that. And miss. Okay. Kit 3's got sneak on that guy. If you can hit him. Cover. Seems like a good shot. He'll go ahead and take the shot. The short bow -2. Colt to 7. Oh, got him. All right. Sneak activates. Automatic sneak. I really do like that. Oops. Trying to shoot a short sword. A little bit of luck. Got him. All right. Good job, Kitzer. I think he's gonna take a step back. Oh, look. All right. So Pickor said there were 3 guys when he went in. Bryn can't see any of them. Well, other than the dead guy, which I'm gonna take off. So He's gonna move to one. Oh, there he goes. Two. Oh, there's the other one. Object interaction. He's gonna open this door. It's a clear shot on this guy. He's gonna. That was two. He's gonna go ahead and firebolt this guy. Bolt this five. It's a hit. Good job. Oh no! No! 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hangs his head in shame. All right. Poor Bryn. All right, Vondel. Vondel is gonna advance, and he's gonna swing at this wounded guy. Uh, Pretty sure these guys wear leather. You'll look at the cultists. Oh, here. Cultists are leather. He's trying to decide whether he should sling or use a cantrip. The cantrip Toll the Dead does more damage, but you have to attack this guy, and he really wants to focus fire. I think he's going to swing his battle axe at this guy. He got him. He's doing it primarily because he gets the DA plus 2 damage instead of just, oh, didn't get him though. But see, that's kind of the plus 2. Well, darn. All right, the cultist number 5. So the cultists, at least these variants of cultists are pretty vanilla. He is going to attack Vondel and hit him. No? I thought he hit him. I kind of zoomed way up. There we go. He got him. And oh, for max damage. It's a good thing we that short rest. All right, this guy's gonna definitely move up and focus fire on Vondel. Down, go down, evil elf. We will sacrifice your heart. Nope. All right. Pickworth. Um, Pickworth's gonna move right through Vondel because he wants to attack this guy over here and attack the wounded guy. He does get him. He's having great luck with that flail. And he's got that plus 5 damage, and that's enough. All right. Bren. Bren is going to try another firebolt on this guy. Yes, he's got -2 cover, and let's do it. Oh, we got him. That's why the dwarf was attacking with his axe. Their armor class is pretty terrible. Oh, oh! It averages out. I got a 1 and a 9. All right. All right. So I'm gonna take off this dead guy, but yeah. He's just gonna shoot him. -2. Short bow. Got him. A little bit of luck. Ooh, max. I really do like these rogue dice. I like the little mask on the high rolls. All right. Well, there you go. They are going to move in and search the room. Let's see what they find. First, they're going to find some incidental treasure. Oh, wow. There's one platinum piece. One. One. This is the cult of the one platinum piece they're worshiping. All right. There you go. That's gonna sit on the party sheet for a while. Here, let me get some stuff. Let's get the room back up. Let's put the incidental treasure in right there, and our one platinum piece. That's 10 gold. It's as much as those gems. So let's drop that in the party sheet. Of course, the thing we're really interested in is, are 3 cultists going to do it? And the answer is yes. Yes, they are. And so let's drop this on. So they have one platinum piece. I could, because it's one, it won't come out. It's their new party fund, right? But the XP is should level them. All right. And there we go. These guys are all over, but poor Bren. So they're feeling pretty good. All right. Let's take a look at this room. It's worn flat. There's nothing in there that screams prisoners. Let's take this guy off. And let's clear this. Now, the way leveling's supposed to work in vanilla 5e is supposed to get a long rest, etc., etc. The way I play it in both my normal games, and also going to do it in a solo game, is that they level immediately. They don't get cured or anything, but they do get the class drop, the class advancement, and they'll get more slots, which means they're going to want to keep going. So I think I am going to level them off camera, and we'll pick this up next time. But welcome to second level, guys.